Welcome to Sihan's Kungfu channel.
Hey guys, welcome back. Last period, I've talked about the basic logic of Kung Fu, which is the balance. And in this period, I'm gonna talk about how Chinese people applied that logic into a specific kind of Kung Fu, named the Wand.
Wand, or say the long sticks, were called gun in Chinese. Gun were usually made by whole trees or thick cans. After shaping them into long straight sticks, craftsmen cover the sticks with wax oil to make them smooth so people won't get injured by the stick's friction. If you are a fan of Souls-like games, you might heard of the Black Myth Wukong recently. Comparing to games like the Elden Ring, Wukong only have one weapon choice, the gun. However, he can still evolve countless fighting skills and tricks within the game. Why is that? This is actually because of Gun's logic of balance. First, let's observe how I hold my gun. Any idea? As you might tell, I'm obeying the rule of balance in gun. If my right hand holds the gun and face to myself, my left hand should hold the gun and face outward. Plus, if my left hand holds the gun tightly, my right hand should hold it flexibly. Why do I obey the rule of balance in gun? This can be explained by the physics. One way we use gun to attack is to swing it. According to the idea of torques, to rotate an object, you have to have a pivot, a force applied, and the arm of force. To swing the gun, you have to find a pivot first. For example, if my left hand is a pivot and I want one end of the gun to swing in a clockwise direction, my right hand has to apply a force rather on the opposite side of that end in a clockwise direction or on the same side as that end is to the pivot but in a counterclockwise direction. In both ways, the end of the gun will rotate in a clockwise direction. Another way we use gun to attack is to poke. Speaking of this skill, we can first observe the gasoline engine's operational principle. Within the gasoline engine, the piston's linear motions are transforming into rotational motions. This procedure requires a smooth, fixed point to connect the piston and the crankshaft. Now, coming back to gun, we have to know that our forearm can only rotate instead of poking directly. Therefore, when poking with gun, we are actually transiting a rotational motion into a linear motion, just like the gasoline engines do. To do so, we have to keep one hand holding the gun flexibly, working as the smooth joint, and the other hand will hold the gun tightly to apply a force. Finally, the combination of smooth joint and forearms rotation can lead to a strong poke. Basically, the entire gun Kung Fu is constructed by the combination of swings and pokes. Here's how we can combine the two skills together. If you understood what I said, congratulations, you are a gun user now. That's all for today. Hope you've watched it.